It's time to take away all that guesswork about your team members. Are you going to give someone a promotion? Well, it's not going to be based on who buys you coffee in the morning. It's going to be based on evaluations to see who is the better fit for this position. Or let's just say if they're lacking in some of these areas, well, we're going to be able to identify them with this system. It's called AssessTEAM, and I'm going to show you now on my desktop. Like I mentioned before, we're going to be talking about AssessTEAM. And if you guys want to check out that website, the link will be provided in the description. They have affordable pricing and the support is really great because they help you onboard your company into AssessTEAM. They also have a startup wizard in case you want to do it yourself. Now let's jump into the demo account right here. This is 97 Tech company for demo, and I'm going to show you what this actually does. So for example, we're going to be greeted with the main analytics. This is really important at a glance because you're looking at who needs help, how many evaluations have been filled out, how many haven't been filled out, and all that key information to take better business decisions with your team members. So for example, at a quick glance, I can look at these analytics and for example, see canceled evaluations, waiting evaluations, like who hasn't filled this out, or who needs help. If I click on this, I'm gonna be able to view who has a bad score so I can see why they need help. Maybe I need to help them with something, maybe they didn't understand something, or maybe they're not a good fit for the job title that they selected. For example, if they're in social media and they did a bad score, well, that makes me think about it twice, right? Because they have a bad score. So it's time for me to take a look into this. So let me go back into the dashboard, and you're gonna get a lot of analytics based on this so you can take better decisions. You can see the evaluations as they come along right here. And how would you get started with this? Well, first of all, we need to add our team members. So we would go into persons, and you would have a list of all your team members right here. In my case, I've added myself just for testing purposes, and I can view my test account right here. So this is what I would view as the end user, and I can view my weighting evaluations, performance summary, my job results, and that's all I can view as of now. Why? Because those are the settings that I've set. Let me show you how easy it is to add someone to your team. For example, add a new person. Just go click there. Basic details like name, last name, the hire date, their email address, contact, etc. You have the user's permissions. Now you saw that there wasn't a lot going on my team account because I only added self metrics. But if I want to give more access, well, I have more options here like peer metrics, company-wide metrics, rollout assistant, human resource, or up to the owner. So I can select up to what type of permissions I want to give them. Next, we have the evaluators. So who is going to evaluate this person, okay? So I could say, I don't know, someone who's already in the team, like Rebecca, just add her. Peer evaluators, if you want to add at the same level. Upward evaluators, like direct reports or subordinates, second all those. The results areas, so for example, the job roles for this, and I can search through all of these and add them. I'll just add some random ones just for testing purposes. There we go, we can add them there. And we can add a weight to these as a percentage. The evaluators, I can add them independently depending on the results area. For example, if their specialties are something else, well, we'll add a different evaluator. Send a new user an email about their account. I would suggest yes, because you want them to sign up with the link that's provided and they get added to the team. Save it and it's sent out. Sign up, super easy, okay? Now, what about the evaluations? How do we get started with those? Before I jump into the comparison charts over here, let's go into the evaluation templates. This is the evaluation templates that you've sent out right here. And if I want to create a new one, add a new evaluation. These are some of the ones that are created. We can say, for example, 30, 60, 90 days. And if I want to send someone something, I'll go test, and the evaluation period. For example, in this case, because it was based on dates, 30, 60, 90. The evaluators, the downward evaluators, the people who are going to be evaluated. So in this case, if it's going to be myself, I'll select it. I can also select the whole team by job title or by tag. So it's super easy to do it that way. The default results area associated with the matching people. So remember, we added areas to a person. We can select the default, or we can select, for example, from the available list and add them here. For example, if I want to include that. The advanced evaluation options, if I want to add a due in, for example, if I send this out and they have 5 days to fill it out, I could add that there with the advanced options. If you want to leave it open, remove it. As for a signature, once they're done, you can go ahead and select that on, make signature mandatory for the evaluation, and save. There we go. And it's been added to that person. Now, that's how easy it is to add team members and send out an evaluation to them. Now, how deep can we go into the actual people, the team members? Like, how do I know who's a good fit for a promotion or to be fired? Okay, I mean, that could be a situation, or just for other situations. For example, there's great filters available here. One of the ones I like the most is the comparison. So for example, let's just say that, well, these two are in accounting. So I want to compare them because I want to give them a promotion. I'm looking for an accountant, or I want to give them a better position. So I'll grab the evaluation and I'll also search for Cami. All right, so I want to add, no, actually I do have Cami. I want to add the other one, John. I'll search for John. There we go. And I can add more to these, but I want to compare these two because they're the up and runners for a promotion. And I'm able to view at a quick glance how they're actually doing. So for example, we have an average score for these. This guy is 8.6 and this one, she is 6.9. So at a quick glance, you know that he's doing better and he's more fit for promotion. Now, what's the beauty about this? I mean, the promotion is not going to be based on who buys you coffee in the morning, who says hi in the morning every single day, or whatever, right? It's not based on those type of things. It's based on their actual skills. So this is the beauty about that. Now, let's just say that I'm the manager, right? I'm the owner of the company. I can't be looking at these team members closely one-on-one, but I can use this to see who's a good fit for this. So I'm not depending on someone to decide who is the better fit just because they gave them a new car, because they're giving them promotions, because they're giving them something else. It's based on actual skills. Now in this case, Cami doesn't have a lot of information here, but if she did, we'd be able to view more things here. Now we can look into this closely to see how they actually did in each one of these questions. For example, project performance criteria. So this person did 8.4 and this one did 7.3, better fit. And on detailed oriented, well, she did 9.3 and he did 9. So this could be more important for that decision that you want to take. And I like how it's super easy to evaluate people. And I can add more people here. For example, I don't know, someone whose name is, let me try to guess someone, the AssessTEAM company. Well, that's not a person. But again, we have the score there. We can keep adding these to see who are the runner-ups for this. And there's a lot of filters for this. So for example, if I want to edit these people, if I want to view them, so for example, if I want to view Fiona, I can go ahead and view her and see what's going on in particular with her actual profile. So is she adequate or not? When did she start? What days today? Self, downward, peer, and customer evaluations. The average score, so that's a pretty good fit for a promotion. Average performance indicator, baseline, a rock star or adequate. Success and opportunities, so we're able to view all that information. Person code, team members, a lot of information. The evaluations, so we're able to view them here. Results area. The assigned projects, no assigned projects as of now. You can edit the profile, recent invite, and the goals for this person. So we can reevaluate and send the goals to this person if you want. And we also have the results area. We're able to view this results, so the indicators for this. If I want to view them really quickly for manager, there we go. We can add a new performance indicator, for example, for this particular one for manager. If there's something else that you want to ask, you can go ahead and add it there. So it's super easy. Or add a new results area. So I can name something that's new. Let me think of content marketing, a blogger, video editor, thumbnail editor, etc. And add the evaluation information here for each one of those. The evaluation records, so we can view them here. If I want to view a record, if I want to copy this link and view it, let me go into incognito mode. With the link, I'm able to open it. I can start an evaluation like this and start the evaluation. I'll just add these randomly, okay? There we go. So someone with that link is able to fill it out just by having that there. There we go. So there we go. The test performance indicator, the evaluated, not applicable, average score, save for later, email evaluation, print evaluation. And in this case, it wasn't forced to sign, but you can add the forced signature and make them sign for it. Finish evaluation, print. Oh, here we go. Send for signature, sign evaluation. There we go. You can go ahead and view the results for this. And yes, this is me, or I can draw on it. Accept sign. And you're good to go. So you actually know that someone did fill this out and it wasn't anyone. And again, we have filters for this available also, but super easy and easy to use. The teams, if you want to create teams, like I mentioned before, when you want to send out an evaluation based on teams, we can go ahead and create these or add them to the ones that are available already. For example, accounting, there's a team of 2 people on this, development, etc. You can add more, compare these teams. So for example, comparison like you saw per person, but by team. Job titles, if we need to add job titles here, we can go ahead and add them there. And we have the export and import options there. Reports, so results, area, performance, all that good stuff. And if you want to customize this based on, for example, we have our own logo and customizations, we'll go into settings, branding, and you can see we have the 97 Tech logo for this company. You can add your own. You can add your company name, your address link, the chart icon, the country, time zone, etc. All of that. The evaluation configuration, all the configuration options are right here. The notifications, the integrations, if you need to integrate with other companies, for example, with Zapier, if you need to send out data somewhere else, they also have available API for more advanced integrations, billing and receipts, and plans. So a lot is going on. And if you get stuck in some certain point, you can contact support or you can check out the knowledge base, which is pretty powerful because most of the things that you are going to need are available right here. But there you go. That is the AssessTEAM system. If you guys want to check it out, that link will be provided in the description. And I'll see you later.